Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the new CS2 animations that have been recently released. And I did play a full game with them in play, and I didn't really know what to think of them at first, but now I do have a slightly more positive outlook on these changes. I think they are generally, in general, good changes that some people have been asking for relating to physics, especially with ragdoll physics, because a lot of people are asking for the ragdolls to carry their momentum instead of just kind of halt like it is like it was previously in CS:GO and be more similar, or not CS:GO, like it was previously in CS2 and be more similar to CS:GO, where that momentum from a player gets carried into the ragdoll physics, and that's actually something that got changed. So that's good. It's more similar to CSGO now, so that is a good change. I feel like it was a bit strange how they kind of stunted their momentum after you got a kill, and they didn't carry their momentum. I'm glad that that got changed. I think it needs to be dialed down a little bit. I think it's a little too flingy with the bodies, if that makes sense, but generally I feel like it's a good change. Again, that is more similar to CSGO, which a lot of people do want, and I definitely do get that. However, there are a lot of issues with this new update. For example, I think that quick switching actually does help you get your gun out faster now, which is not how it's been like for like since CS:GO has came out. It's just something that people have done out of habit, not because it actually gives you an advantage. But now, ever since this update, it actually does give you an ever so slight advantage, and I'm not sure if that was actually intentional. I hope this gets fixed, because I don't honestly think it was intentional, because again, it hasn't been like this for like ever since CS:GO came out, where like even if you quick switch, it doesn't help you get your weapon out any faster, and I think that's how it should be. I don't think you should be giving an advantage to somebody who has been doing something like that versus somebody who just hasn't, because they just don't feel the need to learn that and get it ingrained into their mind, because it again was a placebo effect for so long. But not only that, a lot of the bugs that are in this new update are pretty funny, but also pretty damn bad. And I'm surprised that a lot of these got through playtesting, to be honest with you, if they even have done any playtesting, because yeah, a lot of the bugs look very, very funny and pretty damn obvious, especially relating to the butterfly knife, because goddamn, they completely fucked up the butterfly knife animation. To the point where I do think the prices will go down slightly, at the very least, on the butterfly knives for the time being, until they fix that animation. Because again, that animation is like actually broken. It's not like a bug. It is a bug, kind of, but it is just a straight up broken animation that I'm surprised again got past playtesting, if they do any, because it's kind of clear that, like, how do you not notice this during playtesting? It's pretty damn obvious. Another gun animation, or animation in general, that I don't like with one of the guns is with the M4s. I feel like the pullout animation is just a little too close to the body, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's because I'm so used to the previous animation before this change. I think it is slightly because of that, but just also because I feel like the animations feel a bit slow. They feel a tad bit clunky. Again, maybe it's just because I'm so used to the older animations, because it's been like that for years and years. But still, I feel like it's a slight bit clunky. Some of the animations, at the very least, some of them haven't been changed. Which are, it's fine. I don't really have a huge thought on that. I don't think that every gun animation needs to be changed. I think it's fine that some of them got changed, and that's about it. But again, I feel like generally the newer animations and some of the guns feel a bit slower to pull out, even though I don't think they actually are. I mean, yes, there is the case where now quick switching actually does matter after reloading now for some reason. Again, I don't know if this was intentional or not. I don't think it was. But I hope this does get fixed, along with some of these straight up broken animations and bugs that have been transpiring after this update. However, I do have high hopes for these new animations, I mean, because generally I feel like It's a little bit more similar to CSGO. It's a little more realistic to how guns would actually sound in, like, you would actually pull out guns in real life. So I think that's like fine. It doesn't really change much. But again, the bugs do change a lot, relating to just how the game feels right now, and also just generally the again, like the physics also being changed with the ragdolls is also a good change. So again, I feel like overall this change is not bad. It's not like a great change, in my opinion. It's kind of just like an alternate thing to, like, it doesn't really change much. It's just kind of there, but it's still like a decent change. And I feel like once they do iron the bugs out and fix some of these animations, I feel like it can actually be a pretty good update. But again, right now, I think it's just overall an okay update with a few good changes, with a few bad changes that were probably unintentionally made. But again, I'm still surprised how this got past any sort of playtesting, especially with the butterfly knife, because that, again, the animation's completely fucked on that. You can go watch a video on like the Counter-Strike Reddit where it slows down the animation, and yeah, you can definitely see in detail how fucking broken it is. So yeah, I do think they will try to fix these issues pretty fast because a lot of people have been complaining about it, but still, again, not great that this got past playtesting, but all we can hope for now is that they actually fix it, and I think that they will. So, yeah, that is basically going to be it, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.